There are an estimated 12 million of these people in America right now. You probably know one, you probably work with one, and by the end of this you'll know if you become one. You're born as a normal human baby, but something is off. Your parents give you a block to stack. You look at it and say, I can prompt that. The pediatrician notes an early vocabulary, but also a concerning lack of object permanence. Your first birthday cake has a sparkler. You call it an AGI. Everyone laughs because it's funny. They don't know you're serious. Your first toy is a plastic laptop. You don't pretend to type. You pretend to pivot the business model. You are 18 months old. Childhood, you are 6 years old. Other kids join soccer teams. You join a free online Python for Kids course. You don't write any code. You watch 3 minutes of the first video, then tell your parents you've grasped the fundamentals and are ready to architect. You get a Raspberry Pi for Christmas. You use it as a paperweight. You tell everyone at school you built a server. A teacher asks you what it serves. You say compute. She asks you what that means. You say you can't explain it to a non-technical person. You are in the first grade. You are 9, the school science fair. Other kids make volcanoes or solar systems. You make a poster about blockchain. You have not read the Bitcoin white paper. You have not read any white paper. You heard the words distributed ledger on a podcast your dad was playing. You write Web3 is the future in purple marker. You get 3rd place. You are furious. You tell the judges they lack vision. One judge is a 64-year-old retired chemist. He does not know what that means. You go home and tweet education system broken, building in public instead. You have 0 followers. Comment building in public below if this is hitting too close to home. And just like that, you reach the most insufferable period of being an AI bro. You're a teenage AI bro, puberty hits, you ignore it. You decide your personal brand is more important. You buy a Patagonia vest with birthday money. You wear it every day for 2 years. You get a GitHub account. Your first repo is called Learn Python. It contains a single file named readme. The readme says we'll add code later. Focused on the vision right now. You commit this. You consider this a victory. You have 0 stars. You have peace of mind. High school computer science class. The teacher shows you how to write a for loop. You raise your hand. You ask why you wouldn't just use an LLM to generate the loop. The teacher, who has been teaching Java since 2003, stares at you for 7 full seconds. He says that's not the point. You say efficiency is the only point. A kid next to you who actually built a working calculator app sighs audibly. You don't hear it. You are too busy prompting GPT-4 to write a critique of the school's curriculum. You print it out. You hand it to the principal. The principal throws it away. Your first startup. You are 17. You see a tweet about no-code tools. You decide to build a platform that uses AI to match students with tutors. You don't know any tutors. You don't know any students. You spend $400 of your lawn mowing money on a CAD website template. You change the colors. You write leveraging cutting-edge AI to disrupt the antiquated education space on the homepage. You have no AI. You have a MailChimp form. You get 3 signups. All are bots. You consider this product market fit. You apply to Y Combinator. You are rejected in 3 minutes. You tweet YC doesn't get it, building anyway. You spend the next 6 months in your parents' basement. You learn about vibe coding. This is the belief that the correct aesthetic and attitude can substitute for actual technical skill. You download Cursor. You open a terminal for the first time. You feel a surge of power. You type get in it. You feel like a hacker in a movie. You do not make a commit for 4 weeks. You spend that time customizing your VS Code theme. You choose Tokyo Night. It feels professional. Subscribe so you can keep crying about people you've definitely met. And then you become an adult with the AI bro genes in full bloom. You go to state college for 1 semester. You drop out. You call it opting out of the broken credentialist system. You move to Austin. You get a room in a house with 5 other AI bros. The rent is $4,000 a month. None of you have jobs. You spend your days at a coffee shop called Mozart's. You order 1 black coffee. You sit for 8 hours. You open Cursor. You stare at a blank file. You prompt build a full stack SaaS for dog walkers. The AI generates code you don't understand. You copy the code, you break it, you close the laptop, you call it a day of deep work, you go home. Your housemate is building an AI that writes Yelp reviews for restaurants that don't exist. Another is building an AI that automates his own Tinder conversations. A third is trying to get an AI to write a screenplay about NFTs. The air smells of burnt coffee and unearned confidence. You order DoorDash, you split the fee 6 ways. It takes 45 minutes of Venmo requests to settle the $9 bill. You consider this a logistical triumph. You tweet, the squad is locked in. You get a job. It's a contract role at a Series B startup. Your title is AI prompt engineer. Your job is to fine-tune the company's customer support chatbot. You have no engineering background. You have a Notion page with 57 prompts you found on Twitter. You spend your first week arguing that the company should switch from OpenAI to Anthropic. You spend your second week arguing they should switch to a self-hosted open source model. You spend your third week being asked to actually make the bot work. You prompt the chatbot. It tells a customer to please unplug your router and drink a glass of water for a billing issue. You are let go. You call it a strategic departure. You write a LinkedIn post about the failure of corporate America to embrace true innovation. You use the phrase legacy mindset 3 times. You get 14 likes. 12 are from other unemployed AI bros. The other 2 are from your parents. Your dad comments hang in their sport. You feel a pang of something. You ignore it. You double down. You update your Twitter bio to exited founder, exploring new vectors. Dating, you download Hinge. Your profile picture is you at a tech conference wearing a lanyard. Your prompts are all about your mission to democratize AI. You get 0 matches for a month. You decide the problem is the platform, not you. You spend a weekend building Date.ai, an app that uses LLMs to write your opening messages. It generates, hey, I see you like hiking. Do you know neural networks can optimize trail discovery? You send this to 47 people. You get 1 reply. It says what? You consider this a promising signal. Your big idea, AI-generated mindfulness meditations for founders. You call it Zen.io. You spend $2,000 on a Fiverr logo. You record 1 meditation where you just read a ChatGPT output in a calm voice. Breathe in the disruptive innovation. Breathe out the legacy tech debt. You launch on Product Hunt. You ask all your housemates to upvote it. It gets to number 7 on the daily list. You get 18 signups. 16 are from your own house. The other 2 unsubscribe immediately. You write a post-mortem on LinkedIn. You call it a successful learning sprint. The grind continues. You are 26. You have been in stealth mode for 4 different projects. You have no revenue. You have a notes app full of domains you bought on GoDaddy sales. Irritable for AI, prompt-based but better. Uber for LLM. You go to a networking event. You talk to a venture capitalist for 3 minutes. You use the word paradigm 4 times. You use the word vector incorrectly. The VC excuses himself to get a drink. He does not come back. You tweet great convo with VC name, feeling the alignment. He does not follow you. He has never heard of you. Years pass, you are 34. The scene changes. AI bros are no longer the hot new thing. They are the annoying old thing. You get a real job. It's a mid-level marketing role at a company that makes accounting software. You have to sit in meeting. You have to use Excel. You suggest automating every 3rd meeting with a bot. Your manager says no. You spend your evenings scrolling through the old tweets of the 19-year-old AI bros who now have actual funding. Their prompts are better than yours were. Their vests are the same. A deep, hollow feeling settles in your chest. You ignore it. You call it burnout. You take a week off to recharge. You do not recharge. You go on a silent meditation retreat that you found on Instagram. You are not silent. You tell the person next to you about the potential for AI to optimize meditation. They ask you to please be quiet. You spend the rest of the retreat playing a new startup in your head, an AI that tells you when to be quiet. You call it social context, AI. You do not build it, you just think about it. The thinking feels like work. Your legacy, you are 40. You have a LinkedIn profile with 500 connections. You occasionally post hot takes that are just summaries of TechCrunch articles from 2 days prior. You see a new batch of 20-year-olds at your coffee shop. They are talking about spatial computing and biotech convergence. You lean over, you say, back in the AI wave of the 20s. They stop talking, they look at you. They do not ask you to continue. One of them checks his phone. The conversation moves on without you. You are a relic. You are a cautionary tale that no one will ever tell because everyone is too busy becoming the next one. You go home, you open your laptop, you still have cursor installed. You type new. The prompt cursor blinks, you think of something to build, you think of nothing, you close the laptop, you order Thai food. You watch a YouTube video about woodworking. It is calming. There is no AI, there is no pivot, there is just a person making a table. For a moment, you forget to think about market size. Tag someone who needs to see this before it's too late. The final pivot, you decide to become a mentor. You start a podcast called Prompting Your Potential. You buy expensive microphones. You have 0 guests for the first 6 episodes. You talk to yourself about the importance of shipping. You have shipped nothing in 7 years. Episode 7, you finally book a guest. It's another AI bro from 2023. He is also trying to start a podcast. You have a 90-minute conversation where you both say absolutely and 100% 87 times. You release the podcast episode. It gets 42 listens. 38 are you and him replaying it. The other 4 are accidental clicks. You have found your people. You are home. You start a Discord server for the podcast. 12 people join. 8 are alt accounts of you and your guest. The other 4 leave after 1 day. You post a daily insight in the general channel. It is just a quote from Mark Andreessen that you copied. No one responds. You tell yourself you are building a community. The silence is your community. It is the only thing you have ever truly built. All jokes aside, these are exaggerations, internet caricatures born on social media and spread like wildfire. Yes, the performative tech hustle culture is real, but turning AI bro into a universal punchline reduces real people to a single stereotype. Most people in tech are just trying to solve problems, build useful things, and navigate a wildly hyped industry. Behind every meme is a real person dealing with imposter syndrome, market pressure, and the genuine desire to be part of something new. So laugh at the absurdity, but remember that the line between a visionary and a vibe coder is often just who gets lucky first.